Here, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another car video. Debate is useless. Women choose the select. Yeah. Yeah. Let me breathe a bit. Just had a real good workout. Any of y'all who do arms or curls with either like a curl bar or even a barbell, you ever you already did like 5 sets and then you do a 6 set and you just go to burnout? Oh man, burnout was like 32. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, lately there's been a lot of stuff in these YouTube streets about the whole select non-select thing, and I generally said I was going to leave it alone, but I need to address this and give a special shout out to Alan Roger Curry, because I watched this video. I watched the video this morning before going to the gym. He was talking about alpha, beta, select, non-select, and he said he had jumped on a panel. And, he was defending me on this panel. I actually know about the panel because the brother who gave it up, and brother, if you hear this video, I don't know if I'm getting your name right. I know it's King Sigma. I forgot the rest of it. And he was respectful. He reached out to me by email and wanted to know if I wanted to get on it. And I respectfully declined. And I actually told him part of the story why I declined, because one of the things is my policy, if I'm going to do a debate, I don't want to do it on YouTube, or it could be shown on YouTube, but I want to be in front of a live audience on a stage where I can either shake hands with the opponent or tap gloves. Seriously, this YouTube thing don't mean anything, because first of all, those aren't debates. The debates have a moderator. So if we want to do something, shit, let's get paid for it and come to a conclusion and have somebody determine a winner or a loser. Have a panel of judges if we're going to do it. We're going to go all the way pro with it. And that's some of this little amateur island shit, our shit. And so I declined, but only told him part of the reason. Another part of the reason, I have a family member who's on death watch, real close. So I don't really give a shit about this YouTube thing when it comes to family. So, in fact, I had to, for that family member, I had to talk to their hospice worker and say, this family member needs their last rites because they're Roman Catholic. So, yeah, and I'm just even sharing that just to give a perspective. I don't give a fuck. Somebody could talk shit, because I heard they were talking shit about Rom. That don't mean anything. Get in my face. I'm serious. Get in my face, and then I respect you. Anybody can talk trash on here, and to be honest, a lot of people have met me in real life. People have met me in real life. One person met me in real life. He said, "Damn, Ron, everybody think you intellectual, man. He's a street nigga." I was like, yeah. So if you want to do it, shit, let's do it like men used to do. If you got a problem with me, we either debate it eye to eye or knuckle up. But even then, even debating that shit is stupid. It's like, how's a group of men going to debate who's better than who, when men don't really determine who's select? Women make that determination. The equivalent is a bunch of fat, ugly, nasty disposition women arguing with some dimes over which group men actually prefer. That's the equivalent. Now, most men are going to choose the dimes. And the men who actually choose the fat, ugly women only going to do so because they believe they'll have an easier chance than dimes. But I've yet to meet a man who will deal with a less than attractive woman who won't get a dime if a dime offers herself. I've yet to see that. In fact, even in these YouTube streets, all these dudes talking about they going their own way and stuff. Okay, I'm going to put a dime in front of you, see what you say then. I've seen it every time. But the select, non-select, alpha, beta, first of all, that's always a sexual hierarchy, even in the wild. People think it's really a social thing, but that's a sexual thing. Whether it's the wolf pack, the lions, the gorilla clan, it's a sexually dominant alpha that mates. I had somebody, I got I mean, I can't remember this dude's name who's been commenting on my posts lately. Dravo, I think. And he was talking about how he saw a female dog in here and she had a pack of dogs following her, but she only made it with the alpha. You know? She decided. I'm quite sure all those dogs wanted to be that way. And let me tell y'all another story. Because I know I got stories. I remember when this dude definitely select. In fact, he got some celebrity. For the election season, he'll be on some political channel talking about the election. And I remember he told me when he was in high school, he'd be hanging out with the fellas, going to the local mall. You know what fellas do at a local mall. They be trying to get numbers. And he said they would take him along, but he wouldn't really try. Because he said that it was an asinine thing with him, but, he wanted to hang out. And he said while they getting numbers and stuff, he'd be hanging in the back, sipping on his Slurpee. He said invariably they be talking to the women, like a group of women or a group of girls. They'll talk to the guys and then look past them, look at him and be like, who's your friend? So think about it. Like, you got guys out here doing a bunch of stuff and a woman's still gonna fuck who she gonna fuck. I mean, and I talked about this on my Patreon and my Raw site. I used this example of this woman I knew in college. She had all these guys throwing it at her, giving her money and stuff, but she was pressed about the dude ignoring her. If a woman wants somebody, she just wants her. And you could try to impress her. In fact, I say in my book, Nice Guys and Plays, you don't try to impress a woman, it's useless. Because first of all, you don't know what impresses her. And what's important to you might not be important to her. Because I still remember this woman, I thought I was getting her, and she was interested because I looked a certain way. I had my degrees, had my income potential. She didn't give a shit about none of that. All she cared about was that I went to the store for my grandmother and I worked with kids. Refer back to my primal attraction video. Everybody be thinking all this extra shit, and it don't. And it ain't even what it is. And then really to sit up and try to get mad at another man for what is basic genetics is stupid. That's why I said in my podcast today that when I was talking about Chad, Enrique, Chang, and Tyrone. I don't think I got the order right. You getting mad at that man for what? That women like him? And you get mad at the women for liking him? Shit. But then the same dudes who are hypocrites, I'm going to say that shit. Because if you say, well, why don't you give that, that fat girl, that homely fat girl, who's like actually very nice and actually wants your ass at some time, they be like arguing against it. In fact, they be clowning her, getting mad. And I'm like, shit, motherfucker. Nature don't give a fuck. Because they still going to select. They still going to choose no matter what you do. You don't even have to spend money if they really want you. In fact, that's how you really know you select. If you got to work too hard, boom. But see, some dudes, they going to get mad, and I guess it's to help you sleep at night. It's like, yeah, I'm going to put them down. In fact, I'm going to get back to, actually, that whole putting somebody, like some people going in on me. One thing, I need to say thank you. Because every time somebody go in on me, do a negative video about me, my bank account gets thicker. So I guess my grown-ass teenage sons can thank you too, because my 14-year-old going through a growth spurt. So that motherfucker eating everything now. It's like, God damn, dude. He used to be a picky eater. Now that motherfucker eating everything. Oh yeah, that's visible proof I'm select. My lineage would go further. I want y'all to think about the implications of that. Because that's a big part of that whole select thing anyway. That's just really just biology. Biology filtered through culture. I want to see who understand what I just said. But, yeah, arguing about it is stupid. Debates about it is stupid. If you're going to really do it, I'm going to tell you what, and I put this out to any female content creators. Why don't y'all weigh in on it? Because that's what it's going to come down to. Men are always going to compete, though. I mean, that's kind of normal. But it's women who are going to decide. They're going to make the decision. Why don't we let some women decide? And respect the decision. Because some dudes, if they ain't hear what they got to say, You know, they get mad at them. I'm like, dude, if somebody don't want to fuck you, it don't mean anything. You can get as mad as you want. But it come down to who get their damn pussies wet. And you could say all this stuff, and they should. And no. And shit, half y'all motherfuckers can't fuck anyone. Yeah, I said it. So why should they even want your asses? And I know that from the women. Because they be coming back to me to be finished off. So, yeah, let them decide. In fact, I said something about a public debate. Let's have some fun with it. If, you know, the people who want to go in, who identify themselves as non-select and want to talk some shit, why don't we do this? And if we got any event planners, like, out here, watching this, male or female, if you good at that shit, you put it together. You know, charge a fee, you know, take out your thing, shoot, get a supporting charity or something. You know, make an event out of it. You know, pick some place, some central location or something. And it can't be anyone who's like identifying too hard with either side, but put that together. But here's the contest. It's not even a debate, really. There's people who identifying with select. We come with about 10. We roll in 10 deep. Everybody who like talking non-select and all that mess, you roll 10 deep too. So you got 20 dudes in there. Then have a bunch of women. Have a portion with some women, because we know there's gonna be some thirsty dudes trying to get up in there, trying to get at the women. Y'all gotta stay out of it for a while, right? Have the women decide. Make sure you get maybe at least 100 women up in there. Let them decide. And just throw them in there. Let them decide. Yeah, shit, that'll end all this bullshit right away. I'm actually serious on that, though. I'm actually serious. Let them decide. Because anything else is a waste, man. We can talk about it till we blue in the face. You know? We can talk about it till we blue in the face, and a woman still gonna mess with who she gonna mess with. In fact, you get some scandalous women there, they might even go out on a date with a non-select dude, and then, you know, have the non-select dude drop her off at the select dude's house. They'll say, oh yeah, this is my cousin. Oh man. But yeah, man, it's a waste of time, man. It's a waste of fucking time. You know, it's useless. Because only women can, we men arguing something that ultimately only women can, like, really decide. And even then, somebody will say, well, Rom, you say this type of dude is this or that. I got that from the women, man. I be asking women all the time. Oh, speaking of women, I said I've been getting more attention. I've been getting a lot of women sliding in my DMs lately. Thanks, guys. You helping me out. Word of advice to guys: never talk shit about a womanizer, player, select dude around women, or let them hear it. If you got to talk shit, make sure women ain't listening, because they gonna find that all that's doing is advertising for them. Seriously, use some common sense, man. Use some common sense. It's right out there for you. So anyway, that's all I got for today. Damn, some motherfuckers just remedial out here. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Peace and blessings.